funny. Making fun of me inside the room over there. Good to see everybody. Hopefully you guys worked your wrestling skills on Monday. I saw some of you guys did. I saw you checked in. And just remember this, that if you're not working, somebody else is, right? Especially during the season. I know we have every reason not to do it. And we have every reason to stay off the mats. And we have every reason to just kind of chill at home. I know a lot of our seniors, you guys are going to be missing some of the stuff that you're looking forward to, proms, graduations. But that stuff is going to come back. You'll be able to make up for that stuff. But what you cannot make up for is downtime in your training, right? If your training slacks off and those things that you do in private slack off, then the things that happen in public are going to slack off, all right? You're going to see it exhibited on the mat when you guys are coming out into the freestyle season. Lord willing, we're still going to have that. If we don't, it doesn't matter. Folk style is going to be happening pretty soon. Things are going to get back to normal, and your time off the mat is going to show, all right? So what we're focusing on this week, again, like I said before, is our solo drills, things that you can do on your own by yourself, all right? And all of that kind of stuff has to come with the fact that I'm disciplined, right? Self-control is doing what I want to do. And what I want to do a lot of time doesn't line up with what I'm supposed to do. That's where self-discipline kicks in. And you've got to have a ton of self-discipline if you want to be successful in life, if you want to be successful at a higher level in anything that you want to achieve, all right? So we have to take those things that we want to do. If we want to make sure that we are going to be able to achieve, go to state, region, whatever the case might be, then we have to do the things that are necessary to make that happen, all right? So we have to do the supposed to's to make that happen. It's not enough just to want it. You can think about it, dream about it all the time, but until you put action to those and do the necessary steps to get there, you're just fantasizing about it, right? So like I said before, if I want to get somewhere, I will make sure I look where I'm going, set the destination, figure out how I need to get there, make that progress and make it happen, get in the car and drive, right? If I want to get somewhere and just talk about it all the time, and I'm never going to make sure that I do anything about it, I just talk about it, I'm never going to make that happen. So what we want to do is make sure that you put the work in that you can do on your own right now, all right? Because again, you're at home, you're not going to be able to go to gyms, you're not going to be able to go to your coaches, you're not going to be able to have personal trainers, you're not going to be able to do privates, stuff that you do on your own right now, all right? So grab yourself a mat, get your wrestling shoes on, get your shorts on, get your shirt on, and let's get working, all right? All right, we're going to start out. Just some jumping jacks. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Move those arms in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Awesome, good. We're going to be on our backs. Right elbow, left knee, left elbow, right knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Good. Coming up. Burpees. So we come up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. just trying to keep my mat together. So, all right, cool. What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be doing just some shoulder drops, all right? And it helps to be able to really build your base and be able to work how to be able to raise yourself up and work in the core, all right? So we're just going to be down in this position here, just like this, almost like a plank. And I'm going to hold and I'm going to drop the shoulder down. 1, and then the other side. 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Looks like this from the front. Right again. 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, 10, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, 20, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 9, 2, 30, 2. All right, cool. On your backs, sit down. You keep the legs out front. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Whew. Go both feet out front. Elbows closed. Just trying to get the heart pumping. A little sweat broke. Get you warmed up enough. Let the stretches start coming into play. The drills we do tonight, of course, going to help you in your core as well. Bring that right leg in, both hands out. Remember, we talked about stretching a lot on Monday, so continue working those things, the details we talked about. I'm going to kind of move through the stretches a little bit quicker tonight. It's in. All right. Bring both feet together, grab the shin. Make sure you're pushing these down. When we talk about these stretches, that they're good for you because they're expansion and compacting. So somebody stacking, that kind of stuff. So that way you can actually work and be comfortable, move into what your escapes. You'll bring that right leg behind you, forward. Stretch that leg out behind you, laces down, hip down. And remember, we talked about, I'm interested in seeing if you guys want to do a Zoom conference, right? Just talking about kind of the mental aspects of coaching, of competing, and just kind of get your thoughts, input on that, and give you some direction in that as well. We'll switch up to the other side. Always remember this, that your body has a lot more than your mind says that it has, all right? A lot of times we give up on ourselves way before we're ready to be able to quit or even need to quit. And that's because our mind is telling us to quit. And so we want to overcome that by understanding and training our mind and disciplining our mind, the mental aspect of everything that we do, not just in wrestling, of course, but in life, every area of life. Stretch that out, laces down, hip down. And so if you guys are interested in that, let me know. Put a comment on the bottom section of the form and you submit the form. There's a place that says questions and comments. If you have questions about some of the techniques we talked about, some of the things that we did tonight, ask those questions and I'll get back with you. Or if you want to do the Zoom conference, talk about the mental aspects of training, then let us know as well, all right? Put that in the comment section as well. Cross those feet up, elbows down. Switch to the other side. Nice, good. Open the legs up. And toes up in the air. Back of the knees on the mat. Down. Elbows forward. Make sure you arch the back. Don't blow it. Try to bring your stomach down first. Go over to your left side. And the right side, remember that elbow goes inside like this here. You reach across. Keep the back of your knees on the mat. Nice. Bring that right foot in. Cross it over. Take your hand, reach through the leg, grab the knee. The other hand's on the outside, grab the knee, pull that foot in. Really working the interior of the abductor, the groin, the glute, and the hip flexors. Great stretch all the way across the board. Switch to the other side. Let go of the knee, cross the foot, come up, reach across both shins. Grab and pull tight. Switch to the other side. Go drop the foot down, cross the foot, drop the feet down just like this here. Hands flat, look to the opposite side of where your knees are facing. I'm going to try to walk that foot back, so it really tries to get both knees down to the mat. Switch to the other side. Good, bring both knees to the chest. Grab the opposite elbows and tuck your chin. Get your shoulders to the mat, hips to the mat, back on the mat, the back of your neck on the mat. Make sure you breathe. Don't forget. Go, bring your feet behind you. Remember we talked about tuck your ear to your other shoulder. That opens up the opposite shoulder. So you just roll backwards over that open shoulder. Hands on the mat, hips down, laces down. Breathe. Good, sit in. Have a seat. Really good for the knees as you get older. 52 for me. All right, 2 knee surgeries, split kneecap on this side, a lot of knee sprains. This stretch is really, really good because it breaks the scar tissue up inside the knee. It helps the mobility stay in and staves off all the knee scopes and surgeries that have to come in later on down the road. Come on down. My knee surgeries were a result of actual injuries and not a result of scar tissue building up on the inside where I had to get scoped. Bring it up behind. My first knee surgery was in 1998, probably way before a lot of you guys were ever born. Then the other knee surgery that happened was as a result of a tear from an injury in judo. Switch to the other side. But I've always been able to rehab and keep the knee clear by doing stretches just like this here. And as you get older, you'll learn to appreciate these stretches a lot more. Rotate the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look up. That's why we do the stretches in the shoulders, do the stretches in the neck, down. Because everything starts calcifying to protect it. You want to break that stuff up all the time. Move to the left. Mobility. To the right. Say motion is lotion. Keep your joints where they can move. Bring your ear down. So always stay moving, my friends. Stay moving. Left hand down. Go to now. Rotate the elbows. 1, 2, 3, 5 the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wrist. 3, 4, 5 the other way. And fingers. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, cool. So here's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be working some drills that are actually going to be good for you to be able to incorporate into your training. Solo drills that are based on technical moves, okay? And so that's what we're going to be focusing on tonight. First one we're going to focus on more than anything else is your shadow wrestling. Shadow wrestling is like in boxing, shadow boxing, and karate is called kata, and judo is called kata. And it's just basically you moving with purpose. You're just not moving to move, okay? So remember, in this position, what we're going to be doing is combining a few things with it. I want to make sure that my stance is good, so I'm working here a square stance. We talked about that square stance where I'm here. I don't want to be on my toes. I want to make sure my feet are in contact with the mat. I want to make sure my elbows are in, back is bowed, shoulders rolled, head's right here. So I'm working inside here, hands inside, right? Stagger stance is right inside here, right? If I'm going to be moving side steps, I'm probably going to be in a square stance. So I'm moving and moving, all right? Moving and moving. Okay, I'm actually going to I'll see if I can do it with the mats. I might have to move the mats because these things are moving all over on me because of the wood floor, but we'll see what happens, okay? So when I'm moving here, one thing when I'm done with my side shuffle, I want to make sure that I actually get pivots and motion as well, all right? So if I'm pivoting, I'm going to come back. Yeah, I got to move these mats. All right, here we go. So now we're going to try here. So I'm going to move, step and slide, all right? If I'm moving, I'm also want to pivot as well, all right? So side movement, pivot, all right? When I'm shadow wrestling, I don't want to try to stay in one spot, all right? I want to make it as live as possible, all right? How I do my kata, how I do my shadow boxing, how I do those things in the drills is how I'm going to perform when it actually comes time to wrestle, fight, whatever the case might be, all right? So if I'm just moving in one spot right here, then it's not enough, all right? I want to mimic like I'm on the mat. So on the move. I don't want to hop up and down and change my level unless I'm doing it with purpose, okay? So we're going to do our side shuffle, side shuffle, side shuffle, and pivot, side shuffle, pivot, side shuffle, move, and just try not to be static when you're moving. Keep your base, make sure your posture's good, make sure your pivot's good, all right? We're also going to be moving when we move here, changing the levels. We're going to level change. Penetration steps, right? So I'm going to move, penetrate, and inside and up here, all right? So I'm working side step, side step, side step, pivot, side, pivot. When I come off to the side here, change, penetration step, hand motions coming inside as well. Working it off the single, high crotch, things of that nature, all right? Also, we're going to incorporate in our sprawls, all right? So we're inside here. Almost ran into the piano over there. Sorry about that. So anyway, we're going to be working our sprawls as well too. So when I come off and I'm moving back, I want to move. And if I have to sprawl, I come back up again, right? When I work my sprawl, come up, then I can work my shot back inside again. So when you're doing your shadow wrestling, incorporate all those movements. And so you're going to be working that. Take a few minutes, work that on your own. Put a timer on, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Work that on your own. Incorporate those moves in. Really pay fantastic attention to the details. The details count, all right? We talk about it all the time at the Academy. How to make a champion. 6 keys to get there, all right? We last one, ending in excellence. The first one is accuracy. We start with accuracy because it has to be correct. We take what is accurate and we add some power into it. We add some intensity into it. We add some focus into it. Then we add speed into it in order for it to become excellent. The thing is if we just add speed to something that is not accurate, then it's out of control. If we just add power to something and strength to something that's not accurate, it's like a bull in a china cabinet. Right? It's going to wreck something. If we add intensity to something that's not accurate, something without purpose, then it becomes a little bit kind of freak out. It's so intense, right? If we add focus into something that's not accurate, then that's actually can be a distraction because we're focused on something that we don't know or what we want to focus on. It might be something totally different because it's just anything. So we have to make sure that it's accurate. And then we add those attributes to accuracy after that, right? So we add our power into something that's accurate, the right thing at the right time, the right movement, the way it should move. All right, we add intensity into it, something that's accurate. We add focus into something that's accurate, and we add speed to what is accurate in order for it to become excellent. But it has to be accurate first, and we want to build those 4 attributes on it. The more of those attributes that we can add to the accuracy, then the more excellent it becomes, all right? And so we don't want it just to be powerful and accurate because then it's slow, all right? We don't want it just to be intense and accurate, but there's no speed, no power behind it. We don't want it just to be focused and accurate because focus might actually be really super slow, all right? Because it's so like focused and intent on it. All right, so we want each of those elements to be in there. We want to maximize those elements, but it has to start with the accuracy. So when you're doing your shadow wrestling, make sure that you work to make sure that the movements are as accurate as possible, all right? From here, we're going to work now building up the base and coming out to a hip ice. So we're down in this position here, of course, holding, making sure, of course, that we're a little bit open. Freestyle, have to be open in this position. Folk style, we can close up a little bit. But we're working to build the base back up. What I want to do is I want to bring my opposite knee into this elbow here. Then drive from here. And now I'm going to basically crawl up. I'm going to power up here and then walk back inside here. I'm going to come back out, turn, up, and walk, right? But we're going to add to that too a little bit of a hip heist. So I'm going to come inside here, knee up, and then from here, I'm going to base up, step through, right? And then from the hip heist here, turn back over there. So I'm going to be in this position here. Basically, I'm going to bring my knee in, all the way up here, power up, from here, hip heist, and then turn back. Come back inside. I'm going to bring the knee up to the elbow. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And then come back inside. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back down again. I'm going to come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back on the other side. I'm going to come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back again. I'm going to come here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Back on the other side. Ready again. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? Working those drills. You can do more of these if you want to on your own. Just going through the motions of it, just to get a warm up. These are things that you can actually drill on your own. So we're trying to introduce a lot of these solo drills for you to be able to work, to be able to build the base, to be able to work up your recovery, reversals, things of that nature. All right? So we're going to work a couple of things. On Monday we did the shoulder roll, over shoulder roll, without coming on the back, setting up for a Granby. We call it Granby roll as well. And so we're going to work with that a little bit to be able to come through. And so these rolls has drills again, all right? The Granby roll can happen a lot of times from standing. It can happen from starting position, referee starting position when you're on the bottom to be able to get out. It can be incorporated into a reversal. It can be incorporated into just an escape, all right, and coming up. All right, so all we're going to do is practice that Granby roll and how it works. All right, so when we do it, we're actually going to start the drill just like this here, sitting. And I want to take my hand behind and again, tuck my head so I roll on my shoulders. Coming over here, rolling up, then up. And behind, up, and then up to the side. Up, roll, and sitting up. All right, so again, here, rolling, and up. All right, so you want to do those on your own. I want you guys to practice those. Probably doing like maybe 20 of them. All right, 10 on each side, and making that work. Good. Hopefully you got them done. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to do a Granby to it's like a half Granby roll. So we sit up halfway in between. So when I'm inside here, I'm going to come up again. Hand comes behind. I roll, and then I just sit up, just like this here. Hand comes behind. I roll, and then sit up right here. My hand comes behind. I roll, and sit up here. My hand comes behind, and I roll, and sit up. My hand comes behind, roll, and sit up. All right? So I want you to work on those on your own as well. I want you to do maybe 20 of those each, 10 on each side, and that's going to help you out tremendously as well. All right? Put this thing on pause, go practice those, and then we'll come back and we'll do that again. All right, cool. So now, what we're going to be doing, it's going to start from referee starting position here, all right? On this one, of course, I'm going to be live toes, active toes. There's two ways you can do that, of course. You can be sitting here, back, ready to move, or you can be sitting and hiding the feet, all right? Whichever one you're going to do, you're going to have to open the feet up to be able to do the Granby on this person. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come inside here, I'm going to move my feet to the side, and then I'm going to come inside, I'm going to sit out, just like this here, and then I roll over. My hand's already inside, I come up, and then roll, all right? So we're inside here, referee starting position, inside here, move the feet to the side, I'm going to sit in just like this here, and then roll straight over, all right? That's one way of doing that. The other way that we're going to do that here is I'm sitting inside here, referee starting position inside this position here. I move my feet to the side, I sit out here. When I do this here, I'm going to come up, over, and then turn, and then I'm up for a reset. All right, so I want to make sure that I come all the way up inside here. It's kind of hard to move. Go through the motion slow because you don't have a lot of room. So we're inside the referee starting position. I come inside here, I move my feet out, sit out inside, roll, turn, and then I'm up for the escape. So we're inside the referee starting position right here, all right? And inside this position, you can have your feet tucked to conceal, all right? Or you can be live toes. Whatever we do, we're gonna have to come live toes. So I bring the feet inside active toes. I bring them up and I'm gonna move them to the side. I sit in, this arm is trapped inside here. My hand's already back behind. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll over the shoulder. So I come inside here, roll up, and then turn, and I'm up inside, all right? Working on the reset. You can clear out, do a long clear. I can't do a long clear because if I do a long clear on this one, I'm going to run into the piano right over there. But you kind of get the gist and get the idea of what the Granby does for you. All right, cool. So now we're going to work on what, just another little thing from a referee starting position that's going to kind of help you. It's just a reversal. The switch. We all know what the switch is. Then I'm going to come inside, drive the elbow back, pinch the arm, drive into the inside of the thigh, turn back towards the hips, okay? We're going to do what is like an explosive hip drop, all right? It's going to help us to be able to pop out, to create a lot of distance while still going for the hip, for the switch, where I bring my hand back, all right? So in this position here, basically what we're going to be doing, referee starting position, in this position here, like I said before, we can either hide the feet, conceal the feet, Coach Joe talks about that, or go live, active, all right? Making sure I'm ready to move, hands out, all right? Not flat back, all right? I want my arm back bowed. I want to be able to start to move out. I'm either going to power back into the person, or I'm going to be able to work some sort of reversal like the Granby, or sit out, or something like that, all right? So in this position though, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going forward. And when I go forward, I'm going to bring this hand forward, and bring this leg up here, all right? Traditional sit-up, we move the feet to the side here, okay? So I'm here, if I'm here, I'm not gonna move my feet to the side over here. I'm gonna go forward here, just like this here. Once I'm forward here, that allows me to be able to start, to be able to get away, and then I'm gonna come forward, and I'm gonna drop back on this hip, straight forward, like I'm going into home plate. I'm here, and then in the way, all right? Just like there, all right? So when I'm doing that, I wanna make sure that also I bring my right hand, this near hand, back inside. So I'm sitting here, waiting in the referee position, ready to get moving in this position, and I step forward, and then I come back and I explode all the way from here, forward, and then in here, all right? Falling hard on that hip, on that switch, all right? Once I'm here, instead of bringing my elbow back on the mat, I'm actually coming back, and my friend is actually helping me to come back, and that's gonna help me now to turn and then fight back towards the hips again. So the move on your own to practice is gonna be coming forward in this position here. I'm gonna step forward, on the hip, then back inside. And again, we're coming forward, onto the hip, back inside. We're going to be coming again. We're going to be going forward, onto the hip, back towards the hips. Trying to keep my mats together here. And again, we're going to be coming forward, onto the hip, then back towards the hips again. Okay? So that is something you can practice on your own. Make sure you practice that with mats down, because that dropping on the hip is a pretty hard fall down on the hip. I'm going to show you one more time from the front how it looks once I fix these mats. So again, now looking from the front, just watch this position one more time, the referee starting position. I'm going to come out here. Once I'm out here, I'm going to drive forward and then drop onto the hip here and then turn back into the hips off the switch. All right, remember what Coach Joe talked about when I go into the switch, when I'm here, how we pinch my elbow and then sit, then come back inside, and then I would start fighting back towards the hips. Same concept on this. When you're drilling it though, is we're really trying to drill that hard switch, that hard hip switch where we're coming out, all right? Then I can really focus, of course, on this too. Working with another individual, of course, is ideal, changes everything. And that's what we're working on, because when I go forward in here, I am actually driving back into my friend, right back here, while I'm holding the arm. And as I'm holding the arm, driving back into my friend, I'm working here, and then here. And then I'm going to work, and then back in off the switch. It's almost like, think like I'm trying to slide into home plate here when I'm coming out. You notice how these mats are really sliding everywhere. The reason they're sliding everywhere is because of all the energy I'm going forward with. So I'm coming inside, and I'm walking forward, and then heavy on the hip switch, and then I turn, and then drive back towards the hip. So all one motion, when I'm driving in on that, I'm inside here, waiting for the referee whistle. Referee whistle says go, and then turn back into the hips again, okay? So something to be able to practice. If you got a place, you got some mats down at the house. If you don't, get some blankets down. You can go outside and do it. I put some blankets outside and really drill. Listen, this thing that we're in right now, it looks like it's going to be a little bit longer than what we anticipated. But even if it's not, I would of course prefer to be back on the mat sooner than later. But the thing is, before you know it, you're going to be wrestling again. And when you're wrestling again, you're starting that moment of wrestling. If you've missed this opportunity to advance, because I can tell you, a lot of other kids, a lot of other high school wrestlers, they're just doing whatever they do. They're getting better at Xbox, they're getting better at whatever game it might be. They're getting better at the TikTok, they're getting better at posting to social media, stuff like that. But if you are grinding it out right now and working it right now, I promise you, and you're taking care of that, taking advantage of this moment, then you're going to actually create that momentum. Moments create momentum in your life, all right? Opportunities, they come and they go. And when they actually go, if you look at that root word of opportunity, it's port. And that it signifies being able to come in and going out. If you think of a port of entry, you think of a portal, a door. Everything can't cram into that portal at the same time. The timing has got to be right. And when you miss your opportunity, you've missed your opportunity in that moment to be able to advance. So that opportunity is going to present itself, and that's your moment. And when you get that moment, those moments create momentum to be able to move forward. I don't know if you felt it or not, but towards the end there, we had a lot of traction moving forward, a lot of momentum moving forward in our wrestling program. We're moving forward there. If you let this opportunity in this moment be a distraction for me, and you don't allow it to create even more momentum to be able to move forward, because again, it's your moment. If you take 20 of the wrestlers right now that are out there, and you look at every single one of them and what they're doing in this moment, in this time, in this season, there's only probably going to be less than probably 3% of you guys that are actually doing something and taking advantage of this moment to be able to move forward. All right, the rest of them slagging off, doing whatever, because it's time off, and you guys, are watching movies, binge watching Netflix, catching up on stuff, whatever the case might be. But if you are able to take advantage of this moment and this opportunity to create momentum to be able to move forward, then what it's going to do is it's not going to let you be distracted from where we were heading and where you were heading, all right? If you remember at Oliver Smith and Valley Wrestlers, girls, you guys took regionals, you took district. You actually came in and you guys were doing awesome, sent 6 people to state, all right? That's a great thing. That's a great launching pad to the next level. That's your opportunity and the traction that we have to create that momentum to move forward. And if you allow yourself to be distracted, that means to take away traction to move forward. All right, if you ever think about those monster trucks that got those big knobby wheels to be able to move forward, if they don't have that, they don't have traction to be able to move, and you're spinning your wheels, and you lose traction to be able to continue your forward advancement. So this is an opportunity for us in a moment to create that momentum that's necessary to continue to move forward, all right? Don't allow yourself to be distracted right now. Really grind, drill, drill, drill. As much as you can, be innovative in how you do this, all right? This is not convenient for me. This is not convenient for anybody. But I'm having to move chairs and furniture and get kicked out of here and wait till the evening to do this and stay up to 2, 3 in the morning to edit these videos for you, because I'm trying to provide you an opportunity to be able to continue to move forward. But you have to take advantage of it, right? I can turn the knob, I can open the door and say, come on through, but you actually have to take the step to come through. So encouraging you, keep training, keep working, all right? All the way through, all right? So check in. We send out those Google emails, the Gmail emails off of Google Drive. There's a Google form right there that you can go in. It's got the video link. You can train, you can drill, watch, follow the instructions. Sometimes I can't get all the repetitions, or sometimes I don't have enough room to be able to do the move in here. But use the same thing. Modify, improvise, have fun. Let it be a great opportunity for you to expand your knowledge. Also, be able to learn too, right? Look, USA Wrestling, they have all the rules on there. You can get familiar with all the rule sets for folk style, freestyle, Greco-Roman. Of course, they always change all the time, but the foundation of the rules don't ever change. So looking forward to you guys continuing to advance, and looking forward to seeing you back on the mats again, all right? Remember, live life on purpose. Never quit, all right? Keep pressing forward, guys.